my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm reaching out to all of you out there. I hope you are getting out in nature and getting some sun and get out with the birds and bees and leaves and trees. I did that yesterday. I was able to see a salamander on my way. I did take pictures of that baby. I even picked that baby up. It kept on jumping off though. So anyway, besides getting out in nature somewhere, make sure you're being kind to yourself. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, welcome. And a lot is going on. This is a busy time for a lot of people because they're getting their kids all ready for school. And there's so many things, big shift going on. We just had the full moon. Wow, did I get some downloads? So here I am. I did a full moon guided meditations, and the universe woke me up in the middle of the night with a dream, and I'm like, wow, thank you. I needed this. So thank you, universe. Thank you, angels, for supporting and loving Starlight and protecting me. I am protected by the universe. So anyway, if you want to be a change in the world or see a change in the world, you can by liking my videos. That way YouTube will share that. And also you can share my videos with your family, your friends, your cat, your dog, your let's see, Starlight's like wondering, what kind of animal do you have? You have a turtle. So yeah, Starlight loves turtles. They're not as slow as people think. So yeah, you could share my videos with your turtle. And also is you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, plus don't forget the notification bell, and you can leave a message down below, beep, beep, beep. And I just, whoops, before I say that, is you also can follow me on Instagram, and that is at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook, Kathy with a K, Starlight. So anyway, I got a lot going on in my mind right now. So, I woke up and I'm like, hey, I got to get this video right now sent out. Very important today. Today is a big day for Starlight. So anyway, this is the last day of September, and this is a special video for all of you. And so to let you know, because today is Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday, so I just want to reach out to all of you. And the reason why I say this is a very important video is this video is about you. It's about, like taking good care of yourself, and it is so important, and there's so many ways, you can take really good care of yourself, and that is by how you think. Are you thinking positive thoughts, beautiful thoughts? Are you loving yourself enough that you realize you might be around people that are not good company? And that happens sometimes. We know they're not good company, but we don't want to feel alone, and we need somebody to talk to. So there, Starlight has done that many times in her life, knowing like, this person is not healthy for me, or I might not even feel safe with that person. I have definitely been guilty there, but now my new version of myself, Starlight, is thinking about safety. So that is what this video is really about, is your safety, besides loving yourself, being kind to yourself, and being patient with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself, and every day. And sometimes we might do things a certain way and we get upset because it wasn't the right way, or you got to do it all over again. But that is okay. You got to love that part of yourself too, because nobody's perfect. So you need to be patient with yourself And, like what kind of things come out of your mouth is another thing, like as a way of loving yourself. Are you criticizing yourself, downing yourself? And, you gotta really be cautious of the words that come out of your mouth, because you can make problems worse than what they really are is by what you speak, what you say. So you want to really use your words wisely. Always believe in yourself. Say, I can do this. And time is an illusion, so sometimes we get stressed out with time, like, and that can frustrate us, thinking we don't have enough time to do something. But, you don't want to be in a rush either, because that's not really healthy for you, where it can cause a lot of stress and anxiety in your life. So besides the kind of words that come out of your mouth, is what kind of things do you hear with your beautiful ears? I got my butterflies. I love butterflies. So yeah, what kind of things are you hearing? Like the radio. What kind of music are you listening to? Is it to help you to be your greatest version of yourself? Or is it all about sex kind of, music? Starlight, listen to a lot of that. Starlight loved dancing a lot. I still do. And, and I love to sing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But really, if you're listening to the wrong kind of music, it can really get you thinking about stuff. And, it can make you go out and start wanting to do some things that really doesn't line up with who you really are. It could cause you to go to a bar, and think about getting hooked up with a guy or a girl, and that could really, it's not healthy for you to, and hey, if you're into that stuff, I'm not judging you. It's just that really it is not really for your greatest good for yourself, really. It's not going to help you, because, a lot of times people meet up in bars, and, they might be looking for a one-night stand or friends with benefit stuff. And really, if you're looking for the real deal, that's not where you want to go and try to look up, would you go to the bar looking for your wife or husband? No, not Starlight. That's not where I'm going to go, to look for a man. Even though I have a twin flame out there, I don't need a man right now. I already got married to him. See my ring? Yeah. Actually, it's the wrong hand. Just kidding. There's no ring there. So anyway, yeah, you definitely want to make sure. And so also, since we're talking about the mouth of what you say, and also your ears of what you hear, you got to be careful of the stuff you hear with your ears. What people are saying. You got to protect yourself from people if they're talking a negative to you, or they're trying to control you, tell you what to do. I am not here trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to help you in a good, positive way. I am here to inspire you, to live a good, healthy way. I'm not here trying to discourage you, trying to tell you to go to the bar or gamble, or go out for that one-night stand thing. No, I'm here to inspire you with my tongue, which I am being used of the universe. And now, so we're talking about our senses here with our mouth. We're going to go back to the mouth again. Besides what you say, and what comes out of your mouth to speak positive, also what goes inside your mouth. What kind of things are you sticking in your mouth? As far as like food, do you smoke? Do you do drugs? Marijuana, I'm not against marijuana, but there's positives and negatives about it. I made a couple, maybe 2 or 3 videos out there on marijuana, what I have experienced in my lifetime with it. So I'm not against any, I love the smell. I'm not against anybody that smokes it. But, you know, if you are working on a goal, it has way of getting you to not be as active sometimes. Sometimes it does have the opposite effect, because that happened to me before when I was cleaning, you know, that I was cleaning so much because I was getting paid that I went over an hour of what I should have been doing because I kept on forgetting stuff. You know, I was like, I couldn't function right. You know, I was at a new building cleaning, so it was a new job that I had. It was the funkiest night I ever had at that company. You know, my boss at the time didn't know that this was happening. And the girls that talked me into doing this, you know, right after they got done with work, you know, it was their first time ever getting stoned together. They thought it was funny when I told them what happened later, even though I got paid for that extra hour. It just really meant, you know, it really, that's not how long I wanted to stay there. So, and it was because I was so new to the building, I kept on forgetting what doors to go into, and it was a mess. So, you know, you get forgetful. So it's a caution with marijuana. It can trip you up as far as if you're trying to reach for your goals, and that's why I decided to stop. I love the smell of it. You know, are you drinking a lot of alcohol? Starlight loved her wine. I gave up my wine, but you know, it was costing a lot of money. I was going through, you know, a lot of money. I was enjoying that wine. Before you know, it starts off with one drink at one night, and then before you know it, you're drinking every single night. You know, after you do something 3 times, it's a habit. Boom, it's a habit. You know, it's amazing if you could do something 3 times and then just quit and not do it again. But, you know, I've noticed throughout my life, number 3 is a very powerful number. So you know, if you're thinking about trying something new, you know, don't do it right in a row, you know, just break it up, you know, throughout the week. You don't have to drink, you know, like every single night, you know, but it's all up to you. You can do whatever you want, you know, and if you are an alcoholic, you know, as you know already, if you are one, it does have, you know, it does have a way of messing you up, especially if you're getting drunk. You know, it could get the cops involved. It could put you in the hospital. It could get you in a car accident. You could, you know, not be responsible, because that happens a lot where people go somewhere and they felt fine when they were there drinking, and then it took like so many minutes, you know, and now they're driving behind the car, you know, behind the wheel, and then it starts hitting where now they're intoxicated, they're drunk now. They might have been fine at the party or at the bar or wherever you are, even at your house. You know, you might have had to, you know, think, oh, you know, and you're not all there. So, you know, like really, you got to be careful of alcohol, no matter what age, no matter what sex or race or any of that. All of us can, you know, mess up in that area. And that's something you definitely do not want to do. You know, so I've seen a lot of alcoholics in the hospitals when I've been in the hospital before. It's not a pretty picture, you know, and getting intoxicated when you're hugging your toilet bowl is not I've been there. Normally Starlight, before she gets to that point, you know, she's really goofy and silly. And then it's not so goofy and silly after it hits you when you're spinning and you're like, ooh, I don't really feel so good right now. And you better hope that toilet bowl is clean. You know, my toilet, I'm a cleaner, so my toilet bowl is clean. You know, but it's, you know, like if you're at somebody else's house and they got a dirty toilet and the floor is dirty with cat hair and cat litter all over the floor and dirt and garbage, and here you are sitting on the floor hugging this toilet. It is not cool, you know. And you know, like, and then you got to stick your face in there. You know, you don't want to go to that extreme, do you? You know, a lot of people want that buzz, but sometimes they overdo it. And how about smoking cigarettes or even cigars or tobacco, you know, like chewing tobacco? You know, are you sticking that stuff in your mouth? Starlight tried that when she was really young. I don't know how they do it. Oh, man, I thought I was going to throw up. You know, chewing tobacco is gross. It's a disgusting habit. It can really mess up your teeth in a funky way. You know, there's people that, you know, get addicted to that. And, you know, they spit. They either have a bottle with them and they just keep on, it is gross, you know. their spit bottle, when that stuff knocks over on your carpet, it's like, ah, I've witnessed so many things in my life, like in cigarettes. I met a person the other day. It was interesting is that he's worried about the water he drinks, he's worried about the food he eats. Hey, that's good. That's good. He's checking out things, knowing that the tap water is not good for you. Goes get spring water, like at a spring, watches out what he's eating, trying to not eat certain foods, also to the point where he bathes in like maybe vinegar water and stuff like that. And hey, that's great. I'm all excited about that. That's good. This person is looking out. And also, now I don't really know a whole lot of this about shampoos. I guess there's some shampoos, it goes, I did know somebody in my family that actually will not use soap at all on their body. Absolutely not. They don't want no soap on their body. And you're probably thinking, well, how do they clean? Well, they don't really get cleaned that well, the person I do know. So, that is not my route that I want to go. Where that person was worried about, using certain products on their hair. And this person told me what they use for their hair to clean their hair, and I love using shampoo. But, then the weird thing is, I'm like, this is great. The person's taking good care of themselves. And then, I met this person the other day, and then they pulled out a cigarette. I was like, alarms were going off in my head. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. You're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you're smoking cigarettes. You gotta let them babies go. You really gotta let them babies go. You really gotta go get some help somewhere to, they got some people out there, they can get free counseling for that because they really care and they want you to, there's programs out there that might even help you out. So I don't really know what works and what doesn't work, but please, you gotta, I know a person that died because of smoking cigarettes, not to, I don't know what year, but I just found out this year, a person that helped me out when I was homeless, and I was bringing him to the hospitals on the after effect that he was suffering, going through a lot with his throat. And anytime he would go out in public, he cared about people so much. He wasn't trying to tell people what to do, but he was giving them his life story, trying to help people to quit smoking cigarettes. What kind of food do you eat? Starlight had a habit before is I loved potato chips and dip. I loved all that salt. Oh, man, I could sit there and munch, with the dip. So now I'm a vegan, so I don't do cigarettes. I would, like my twin doesn't smoke cigarettes. That's exactly how I want it. I would, that's a definitely, I would never go with somebody that smokes cigarette. It's really gross. If you're a guy that smokes or a girl, if you're going out, this is how gross it is. If you're going out with somebody that smokes cigarettes, that tobacco, because they're smoking it, ends up being on their hands a lot. They're not even aware of this, besides their breath. Like I don't want to kiss somebody that smokes cigarette. I don't want to see dirty ashtrays around the house with cigarette ashes and cigarette butts in there. And the other thing is, like, have you ever had somebody stick their finger in your mouth for whatever reason? Well, guess what? When that happens, you're going to taste the cigarette stuff off their finger. It's like, I really don't want your finger in my mouth. I'm just making that up, but really the tobacco is so much on their fingers that even if they went like this to you, you'd smell the cigarette, the tobacco on their finger. It's really gross. And it has a way of getting in your space, your air, where you can get secondhand smoke from that person, so, really, I love you. You got to love yourself enough to really I cold turkeyed, like when I was younger. It was right before my, when around the time that I found out I was pregnant for my son. You know, I was smoking. I was only really, I was a half a pack smoker, but most of the people were bumming cigarettes. I had girls acting like they were my friend, and I'm like, I would never bum anybody's cigarettes. If I didn't have, I went out and bought, or I went without. I never went out and said, hey, can I bum a cigarette off you? Absolutely not. So I gave up because the prices of menthols, 100s, is what I used to smoke. And, I'm like, the price went up to $5 a pack. I'm like, financially I was already hurting. $5 a pack for the menthols, for the Newport 100s. You know what? I'm going to cold turkey, and that's exactly what I did. No, now nobody can come to me and ask me for a cigarette. And what I've learned throughout being a smoker when I was younger is, so that's been like, let me see, my son, like 30, it's so crazy to think, 31 years ago, like, because I have two kids, 32 actually, 32 years now, because that would have been before he was born. So, with the cigarette smoking is, what happens is that people smoke a lot when they get nervous, because that's what I was doing when I got nervous about something or upset about something. And what's really messed up is when you can't find your cigarettes, and that happened to me one time. I flipped right out because I couldn't find where I left them. I forgot where I laid them, and a horrible thing happened by accident. I'm not going to go into that story, but, I did hurt somebody, and not that I purposely did it. I threw something and accidentally hit somebody with it, and because I couldn't find it. And then when I was sitting on my couch, I had a paper that was covering it up, and then I moved the paper, and there's my pack of cigarettes. And right after that, I quit. I'm like, you know what? This is messing me up. And so what kind of food are you eating? I'm a vegan. I do not eat animals because I love them. So I gave up all my animals, even the fishy. Fish was the thing that actually my system agreed to, and I used to fish, so I don't go fishing anymore. I gave my fishing pole away, my tackle box away, because I'm not gonna go fishing anymore. I'm good, and so, like, I don't eat dairy anymore, buy cheese, buy eggs. That was very hard. I ate a lot of eggs, and man, I loved eating eggs. And also the cheese, I always, when Starlight put cheese on something, she wasn't kidding, she did. She put cheese all over all kinds of stuff. So now I feel a whole lot better. I lost a big, you wouldn't believe the pictures I had of myself. My face was getting fat, my butt was getting big, my tits were getting bigger, my stomach, of course, was getting big. I weighed 140 before, and I lost a whole 20 pounds when I went vegan. Besides, I was exercising too. So are you taking time, to exercise? It's so important to, go out and do like yoga, or go to the gym and do some weights, do some jogging, walking, sports, whatever sports, get, basketball is a very active sports, tennis, these are all the ones. I love a lot of sports. Tennis is a very active sports, volleyball, which that is kind of hard to do by yourself, rollerblading. Starlight knows how to do some rollerblading. I do know how to do a little skateboarding. I've ice skating. I really would have to do that all over again. I did that when I was a kid. But, there's a lot of awesome sports out there, soccer, but you have to have other people, So, yeah, do all the sports you can. Get out and hike. Go take a hike somewhere, go out, like, or go swimming. Swimming's really good for you at an ocean. Starlight loves to, out of anywhere, I love going to the ocean. I love the waves. And I'm not really a pool person. I really love lakes, or an ocean is my thing. So really get out and, go swimming somewhere. And let's see, yeah, are you keeping yourself safe? I already talked about the people. Oh, here we go, is are you getting enough sleep? Are you working too much, where you don't have enough sleep and you wake up the next morning still tired because you didn't get enough rest? Because how many hours are you working? Are you slave to the system? And that there's a lot of people out there. They love their job because they're like, wow, they're impressed with how much hours they're getting. And I've met many of these out there, kind of like workaholics. Starlight, and like, I don't do well with a workaholic, especially if you want to get married with somebody. It's like, you're never going to have time with me, because you're so busy making the dollar bill. What means more to you? Is it the dollar bill or a family? And there are some men especially, I don't think women really do this, but maybe they do, is some men, if they're not happy with the family that they are with, the wife that they're with, or girlfriend, they'll work more hours just to get away. They don't want to face the issue at the house. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to break up with them either, because, hey, they're doing all the dishes and all the cleaning at the house, I hope. Because that, if he's out there working all the time, but, you're really damaging yourself, because you really need to get out in nature. You need to have some time for yourself. You need to treat yourself. And that is what Starlight is doing this weekend, is I'm going to treat myself, I work hard, taking care of myself, and the universe wants you to have balance, so every day just don't work. You need to love yourself, get some alone time with yourself. Starlight definitely gets enough alone time. I have a hard time getting connected with people that I resonate with, that where I feel safe. That so I've had a really hard time getting connected with people where I feel safe, and where they can understand me, and that we're going on a spiritual journey with each other, where they're not going to tell me what to do or tell me what I shouldn't do. A lot of that goes on where, you might open up and tell somebody something, and first thing they're like, then they start trying to put like doubt and fear in your mind, so you really want to get away from those kind of people. And it could be your friends or family, mom or dad, I'm telling you, your brother or sister. So, or, you might even, you don't want to overwork. Absolutely not. You need to have some time, learn how to meditate, learn how to do some yoga. That is great. It gets you in the, in the now, gets you in the now. That's where you want, that's where everything happens, is in the now. So you want to love yourself, that you're going to take good care of yourself. So you're going to eat good, you're going to sleep good, you're going to protect yourself on the kind of people you hang out with or interact with, and all that stuff. Also, on eating, you want to make sure you're eating the good, healthy food. You know, a lot of times we do know what is healthy or not. Sometimes you might have to research, okay, how come every time I eat this, I feel a certain way? Well, type it up. Why do I feel this way when I eat this? I know salt does some things to you. I eat sea salt, not right out of a container though. You would think so, the way I use it. Ooh, sorry. Ooh. Is, so relationships, you want to keep yourself in, safe in relationships. Are you in a healthy relationship? If you love yourself, you would, if you're not in a healthy relationship, or they're making you feel depressed, and if you try to work on it, always try to work on it first. But if they're abusive and all that, I'll tell you what, do what I do is, or did, is to make a plan and get the heck out of there. Whether you're a guy or a girl, get the heck out of there. You don't even have to take everything. take the most important things that you really need and really leave. You know, make a plan. Don't tell them about it. Don't tell anybody about it, because they might go back and tell that person, say, oh yeah, you know, your girlfriend just said that she's leaving you. Really? You know, because then they're going to try to stop you. So you want to keep it hush-hush if you are in an abusive relationship, or you might need to get some support on the outside, you know, if it's really bad, you know, so then that person can get help. You know, that person needs help. You know, and there's a lot of people, whether men or women, they get drunk or get on drugs and they are abusive. They black out and they're not even aware of what they're doing. You know, I've been there. So you really want to keep yourself safe. And also what I want to touch real quick is that you want to make sure, do you ever take time out to go on vacation, you know, to get out and go somewhere? You know, I mentioned in other videos that I was going to go camping. I'm a little behind. I thought it was going to be on my birthday month, but Starlight is going to go to a safe place, and where might not even have internet connection where I'm going to go for camping. So you might not see Starlight for a while, because Starlight is going to go on vacation. I need to take a break, need to take some time off. So I'm just letting you know, because there's not going to be any internet service, so you're not going to be able to, I won't be able to send any messages right now for a bit, because I'm not going to be able to have a way of doing that. So I will, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm just going to go. I don't even know how many days I'm going to be gone. So, but Starlight does. She needs to go on vacation right now in a safe place, Yeah, so I just wanted to announce that at the very end of this video. But I am sending my love, because I love myself so much. I need to, go to the safe place and go out camping in the middle of nowhere where nobody can find me, So it's a beautiful place. I'm going to be out in the middle of the forest somewhere, all by my lonesome self. So I just wanted to say that really quick, and, just to let you know. So if you're watching this video, it might be a while before I am back, and so I really don't know what more to say after that. So the universe has told me in the middle of the night, yes, you need to do this, Starlight. I'm like, oh, okay. So this weekend, that is what I'll be doing. So anyway, my minutes are up. So make sure you get and take a vacation somewhere. My twin flame just went on vacation on my birthday. I thought he was taking me out, but he took himself. Well, he took me with him. So we went on vacation together. Went to an ocean. So so anyway, now it's my turn. It's kind of funny. It was his turn, and now it's my turn. Like, I love to go camping. What a great time of the year. So, and it is kind of funny. Normally I do it either near my birthday or after my birthday, either before, during, or after. So this time it ended up being after. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be back, and I'm not going to be able to watch any YouTube videos for a while, I don't think. But I will have to see. So anyway, I do love you, and I love my twin flame. I love all of you. I love all the ones out there. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for sending me messages. And I do love all of you. And you enjoy. Make sure you do. Go on vacation somewhere. Go. So anyway, this is Starlight. You can give this video a thumbs up. You can share my video with you could share my video with a family member, a cat, a dog, a bumblebee. Oh, Starlight loves bumblebees. So they are so fat. I love them. I love them. They can go on my hand. I don't even care. But I love bumblebees, so yeah, you could share my video with a bumblebee. I was a bumblebee. Starlight was gonna blah blah blah. So yeah, bumblebee. And also, besides sharing with the bumblebee, is you can also, whoopsie, push the notification bell and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a message down below. Beep, beep, beep. Plus, you can follow me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman Starlight. So anyway, I thank the universe for the downloads that I received in the middle of the night, like 2 something in the morning. So I needed that. And you do need to keep yourself safe. Please protect yourself. You know, protect yourself. You need to protect yourself, out there in this world. Protect your energy. If you love yourself, you do. You got to protect yourself. So, that's why Starlight's going to go to the safe place and go camping. So anyway, I love all of you. You enjoy your day, and make sure you take a hike, and when you do, think of Starlight. And this is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.